Wah. Wah. I think I had like a bubble in my throat and that made it sound even goofier. It's not just wah, it's wah. Hello everyone, hello. I didn't warm up my voice. I was too busy watching District 5 RP. I've been addicted. Every time there's like some kind of VTuber like RP thing in GTA 5, I'm just on it. I'm just like so locked into watching it. I was watching Apollo Bugman just now. How you guys doing? Happy Monday. It's a Monday. We're definitely Mondaying today. Usually my Mondays are very chill, but today was very busy. And it's gonna be busy tomorrow, and it's gonna be busy Thursday, it's gonna be busy Friday. And Wednesday, actually, now that I think about it. So, the whole week is gonna be busy. But hello, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? Let me see who we got here. Let's see who's early to class. Matthew, you're super early. You're so early that it was before I even pressed start streaming. Ah. We got Saribot, our rock. We got Folk, you got your sticker. Seishun, you got your sticker. Let's see, and then Matthew, you got your sticker too. And Devin, you got your sticker. Just started food, don't do anything entertaining till I get back. Oh okay. Stop being funny, baby cubs. Oh no! No Cielo, no mewing. No mewing allowed. No looksmaxxing, no 6-7ing, no skibbity, no being radical and tight and groovy and none of that. That's not allowed here. This is an educational forum. Wow. Hello everyone. Anyone else get blizzarded? I am in the complete opposite end of like blizzarded. Like it's the weather is actually quite nice right now. Like, hate to brag, but you know, California just kind of be like that. Monday Fundy, let's go! Won't stop, can't stop. 6-7. Thanks for the big emote. How you guys doing? Let's see what we got here. I was actually struggling to come up with a stream title for today because there was an obvious one, but it's like, you know what? Let me just turn on my tracking right now. We're just gonna get into it. We're just gonna jump right into it. I was gonna try to finagle my way into like organically bringing it up. Something that I've been very, like, I guess the word is desperate to, like, get into. And you know, I want to play it cool. I don't want to seem too desperate, but I can't. I can't. I want to be part of this thing so bad, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it once my tracking gets online. I didn't even press the app button. That's how, like, frazzled. I'm not even frazzled. I just want to yap about this. I just want to talk about this. Put on some music. Some Louisong. Let's get to class. Hello, everyone. Hello. How you guys doing? It's me, Babinka Bear, your local Sun Bear art history teacher and educational streamer. And I think am I a little smaller than usual? Do I need to zoom in? Hold on. Oh, is my model locked? There we go. Just a smidge larger. I feel like I was a little too small. There we go. You summon the cats. You pet the cats. Mega Bronson, hello. Hello. I've been working on your emotes. I'm on the lining phase right now, and I didn't answer your DM, but yes, I would be down for that proposition. But yeah, how you guys doing? We're yapping today. I'm trying to make Mondays a yapping sesh. It was Digi Mondays and then it was Dinosaur Drawing Mondays, but now it's just yapping Mondays. But who knows? Maybe I'll, like, I don't know, cause today, like I said, I was like kind of struggling. I was kind of struggling to think of a yapping one topic and stream title. But it's also because I didn't want to look too desperate about a certain thing. It's called My Oshi. It's a website that's invite only, and I'm at the gates like the what is it, the Eric Andre gif, where I'm just like, let me in! For those who don't know, My Oshi is a new website. It's the flavor of the month type thing. You know how everyone was like jumping ship to get on Blue Sky when Twitter, you know, went through its like 17th, you know, terrible decision for the year, and everyone was like, get on Bisky, you know, now get on Smorgasbord, now get on Mastodon, now get on this. And I feel like this is just the latest iteration, but I'm falling for it, man. I'm falling for it so bad. But Ghosty and Goji, hello. So My Oshi is a website that is just like, oh, like, you know, connect with other VTubers and stuff like that. But the big thing is that it looks like MySpace, and you can customize your page like it's MySpace again, like with HTML and CSS, and I don't know CSS, but I'm willing to learn. I know a smidge of HTML back from my LiveJournal days. I know how to make a table. With links. It's a href and image source. Oh, is SRC source? Is image SRC image source? Anyway, a href and image source. I know how to do that. I know how to make a table. I'm pretty used to be pretty with it back in the day when I was making LiveJournal tables for my icons. We didn't even call them PFPs back in the day. We called them icons or avatars, you know. So yeah, My Oshi is it looks like MySpace, and it's like, oh man, and it's for VTubers to connect. I want to connect. I know I'm already connecting with y'all, but I want to put y'all in my top 8. I want to make a cute little webpage with HTML and CSS, and I know you could do that with Neo. Wait, can you do that in NeoCities? Anyway, I don't know. I've been suckered in. I'm well aware that I've been suckered in, but I've been suckered in, and they're creating the FOMO by like making it invite only. You can it's like VGen, right? It's like VGen, like it's like invite only, so you can only join the site if you have an invite code. And I've been trying to play it cool. I've been trying to just like, you know, wait for the opportunity to strike. I even like applied to like get an invite code. I don't know how the system works. It's like you have to apply to get like quote unquote adopted by like another VTuber or something. But it's gotten to the point where I'm like, anyone who's offering like codes, I know this is very dangerous. You should not do this. Well, not anyone. If the official like MyOshi like Twitter account like posts about it, then you can assume that it's legit, right? Like the MyOshi Twitter account just posted like, oh, this person just got like 100 invite codes. You should hit them up. And I'm like, oh, me, big me. I want in. Give it to me. I'm old. I experienced MySpace. I know HTML. I can even tell you what my MySpace looked like. Unfortunately, like I would have even been down to show you if I was able to like censor certain like things, but it's gone. Well, the site, my MySpace is still there. I still remember the URL, but all my pictures are gone. The layout is gone. It's all gone. But I remember what it looked like. I made it very minimalist. I made it so that you couldn't even see my like comment section. It just showed you a picture of a Digimon and like the comment, like how to give me a comment, and that was it. Like it was very minimalist. But you had to know like a fair amount of HTML and like CSS to like even do that, to even like hide your comment section. So I just copy pasted it. Like I didn't know CSS. But I'm willing to learn. Get on Poob. You can find it on Poob. Yeah, it's the next big thing is Poob. I saw MyOshi. Right! If I get an invite code, I'm inviting everybody. I'm inviting Folk, Ghosty, Goji, Gooby, Matthew. I'm inviting Mega Bronson. I'm inviting everybody. Let's see. Yes, is that what image SRC means? Oh man. I've been a fool this whole time. Yo, Mega Bronson, thank you for the 20 stream streak. MySpace format social medias. I miss it. I remember like, do any of y'all fellow oldies remember when Facebook first came out and it was like, what? I can't customize my Facebook? This is lame. This is gonna fail. Like, within like a couple of months, no one's gonna be on Facebook. It's all about MySpace. And I was so wrong. I was so very wrong. But even back in like the beginning of Facebook, there were some like fun parts that like aren't there anymore. Like I remember I used to be able to play certain games. Not Farmville, like certain games with like other friends. I'll get to that, but let me catch up on chat. Unless it's 1,000 flashing gifts with auto-playing loud screamo, what is it worth? That's what I want to do! Cut my life into pizzas. This is my plastic fork. Devastation. No breathing. Don't give a f. I can't say that part in a classroom. What site? It's called MyOshi. Like MySpace, but MyOshi. That's what it's called. And because I like clicked on like a VTuber who has a page, now my freaking Twitter algorithm is just other people posting about their MyOshi pages. And I'm like, let me in. I'm streaking in your chat. Thank you for the 7 stream streak, Ghosty. Thank you. I will put my SpongeBob in a pimp suit and airbrush fan art. Yes, exactly. Oh my god, do you think there's like someone on VGen that like takes commissions for that? Like the old like, you know, 90s like stickers or like the Cholo t-shirt, like airbrush art, but like do you think they'd be down to like draw me? like I don't even know what I look like. Would I have a pimp suit? Would I have like the Cholo fit, you know? With the flannel buttoned all the way to the top? Would that be appropriation? Anyway, it's literally called MyOshi. Yeah, it is. They nuked everything a long time ago. Yeah, when it like... Was it... Okay, I know LiveJournal got bought out by like a Russian like site, but is that what happened with MySpace too? I forgot, but yeah, everything got nuked. My old like cringy like wannabe scene pics are no longer there. It has the like not my address but my location on my old MySpace. It's not even the right location. I don't know why. Whatever. I'm not gonna get into it. MySpace, old. Oh, you think that's old? I was on Zanga. I feel like, well, was there anything before Zanga? Oh, what's the one that like a lot of Filipinos were into? I was gonna say Photo Bucket, not Photo. There was another one that was like really popular around the same time as like Zanga. Most of my friends had How to Save a Life auto playing. Oh my gosh. Everyone remembers that one episode of Scrubs. Yes, Friendster, yes. Also Dove Beetle, hello. Friendster, I was never on Friendster, but I had a lot of relatives who still lived in the Philippines at the time that were like on Friendster. That's like the like old version of that one meme of like, oh, you're not on Mastodon, get on Bisky. You're the next big thing is Poob, you know? Back then it was like, oh, you on the live journal? Oh, the get on Dream with. Oh, you're not on Dream with? Get on Friendster. You're not on Friendster, get on Zanga. Oh, you hear about the next big thing, MySpace? Let's see. No mewing with the F teacher. No mewing allowed. I got enough of that today. I haven't even talked about my day today. I just jumped straight into how much I want to be on my Oshi. MySpace shot itself in the foot. Yeah, I feel like that's the case with a lot of social medias, right? Like Discord's already kind of like on its way. Well, I heard that. Did you guys hear that? Like they're backtracking on the whole like age verification thing because they had like a partnership with a company. I don't know. I just saw it on some blue check Twitter tweet, so it might not even be true. I might have just been fooled because I don't care that much to research it that hard. Still on Twitter, old. Okay, that one I fully own and accept. I'd accept a Binka invite for my Oshi. Oh man, if I get one, I will pass it on. I will pay back the favor. No, we're from Los Binkos. We come from the area. That's true, but I didn't dress like that. I told you guys before, my fashion back in like middle high school was like wanna be emo, but like mom won't let me, you know? It's like a ratty old like black sweater and like jeans and a shirt, you know? I couldn't even have the emo hair. My mom wouldn't let me. She was like, why do you want like your hair covering your face? You know, how are you supposed to see? Maybe you were trying to be big brain and put a fake location to trick the bad guys? Maybe. Your parents let you be in Zanga? No, it had an X. It was Z-A-N-G-A. It was Z-A-N-G-A. Friendster or the Asian... Yeah, it was Friendster. Zanga sounds like an old person medication. No, it was with an X. It was Kasanga. Nice, so bullying corporations works. It is not backtracking. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I guess that tweet I saw was just lies. It was a blue check. It was a blue check account, you know. So, rip Discord. That is misinformation. It's not that the company Discord is working with the whole ID thing called Persona is getting called out more for the issue. Plus, it's more government control to get info on your geolocation. Ah, I see. Well, yeah. So it seems like with that in mind. It seems like Discord is going the way of Skype and all the other social medias, right? And like, I know Facebook is probably not going to fall anytime soon, but I hear that Meta isn't as like profitable, right? As people like hoped. But also, to be fair, have you guys seen the avatars on Meta? It's like you could really make better things on like VSeeFace and like what's it called? VR chat. Like VR chat looks so much more engaging than anything that Meta has ever made, right? I guess that's fair. You might not have to spend as much time with cholos and cholos as I did. I was with the emo kids. They were in my like my periphery. I was chill with them, you know. I admire them even, but like I don't know if I spoke to them as much as I wanted to. I do like them. Like the cholo and chola like subculture. I like them a lot, especially when they're like cool with like the emo and rocker kids. They're just like, hey, you a rocker fool, aren't you? You that rocker fool. I like the fashion. I like the way they talk. It's like the opposite of that one Vine. Like the way that he walks, whack. The way that he talks, whack. The way that he styles his hair, whack. The way that he doesn't like to smile, whack. Me, I'm chill as heck. It's like the opposite. It's like the way that they dress, love it. The way that they talk, love it. The way that they interact with rockers and emos, love it. Me, I'm lame as heck. I can give you more info in private if you want, but otherwise I'll keep my mouth shut. Sure. I just feel bad that I haven't responded to very many. It's not just if any of you have like DM'd me in like the past couple days and I haven't responded, you're not alone. Like, there's many people who I haven't been able to respond to, especially today. Today was like back to back classes that I had to like help teach. And it wasn't that rough, but there's a reason why I titled my stream the way I did. If I see one more 7th grader mewing into the camera, I'm gonna freaking lose it. You can make an entire possum ghost on VRite. It's true! It's true! And a bear! A few of the digilocals were talking about where the server will go instead of Discord the other day. Oh man, that's what I wonder too. Like, if Discord does like, you know, fall to the wayside, like where the Babine Cubs gonna go, and like the Digimon locals, but also like all the communities I'm in, like the Sklimbos, the Just Little Guys, the Randons, and all that stuff, you know. It's okay, Binka, I understand. I will gush about JPTU as well. I saw what you said. I forgot that there was a little guy, a little possum. I'm still in the middle of reading Lost World, and like I think they also mentioned possums in that one too. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Okay, I've caught up on chat, so I'll tell you guys how my day was today. So from 7:30 in the AM up until 3 o'clock, 3:30 p.m. I was back-to-back teaching. I'm not really back-to-back. I'm exaggerating just a little bit, but I'm still tired. I'm still freaking tired from it because woke up at like 6:30. Woke up at 6:30 to get ready, logged on to Zoom. We have virtual classes this whole week, our program. So at least it's not like, at least it wasn't like waking up at 6:30 to like get to a school by 7:30. Like I just had to go to the computer. It was fine, but I started at 7:30, so everyone, like all the other educators, were also like very eepy. We taught, I think, 4 classes today, and we had an hour-long break in between, which was good, but it was still like, you're still kind of like, I don't know, in work mode, even though you're like in a break. So I feel like I wasn't really able to relax those whole 7 hours. Is it 7 hours? Burp. So 7:30, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It was 8 hours! Oh my gosh. I was trying to get my old line account back, but man, they don't want you recovering your account. I remember having a line account. It was for a game that was like designing, like it was like designing a room, but it was very fashion based. And I remember like in order to get points, you had to post pictures of like IRL fashion that you had. So I remember I like took a picture of like my purse. That wasn't even a purse I used. It was just like a purse that my mom like gave me, because I'm not super into purses, or at least I wasn't really into purses when I was like in my 20s. And my mom would like give me these purses that were like, they were knockoffs, but they were like convincing knockoffs. And I remember like I told her I wasn't interested, and I was like hoping to sell these purses, and she was like, oh, but it looks like a real Dolce Gabbana and like a real like I don't even know the like I don't even know the like types of purses. And like, you're gonna sell it, it's gonna make you look like you have a lot of money. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about purses. I just, even now I just use like tote bags, or like, I do have one purse, and I like it because, not because it's like a fashion brand, but because it has a lot of pockets. And I need those pockets. I need them. That's why I also deleted Discord on phone, since just in case it does something sketchy, and only have it on PC. I was thinking about doing that too, especially because like I'm on the tail end of doing a lot of like VTuber projects. I pretty much just have one that I was like, I have one VTuber project that I'm like helping out with, and that's the only one that I need to like help out with like some time sensitive stuff. So once that project finishes though, I am thinking of just deleting Discord on phone. But I would still have it on PC and on my work laptop. Maybe I shouldn't have it on my work laptop, actually. Dang. But then like that means that I'm not gonna have any contact with anyone on Discord from like for like a whole day. Anyway. Beeplebees, hello. Interpersonal. My mom is also a big fan of fake luxury brand stuff. Is it like a tita thing? Is it like a Filipino mom thing? Because my mom loves like designer bags and stuff, but she's like completely okay with like knockoff brands, or knockoff like it looks pretty convincing, like a Dolce Gabbana. Maybe an immigrant thing. Maybe. I love high quality reps. Reps as in like Maybe it is. Oh, maybe it is. She gave me watches, which I'd never use. Yeah, I'm not a... It's funny, I'm not a watch person either, but Beans really is... He likes watches a lot. Oh, replica. Replica. Wait, let me clear my throat. I just ate, like, a full, like, shrimp salad, so my throat's a little phlegmy. Okay. Let's see. She gave me watches. Oh yes, I was talking about how like I'm not really into watches. I don't know what it is. I just don't like wearing things on my wrists unless it's like a fancy event. Then I would wear like a bracelet. But I think it just like feels weirdly constricting on my wrists and like because I used to like in my like teenage years like wear a lot of like hair ties and oh my god, do you guys remember speaking of like MySpace and like nostalgia stuff? Did you guys did your schools ever have that phase where they would wear okay, how am I gonna explain this? When you open like a Sprite or like a Pepsi that's like in a bottle, like a small like not like a liter, but or maybe it is a liter. But like when you open the cap of like a Pepsi or a Coca-Cola and inside the cap there's like a blue thing. Yeah. There's like a blue like little like cap lid thingy. And what people at my school would do is they would take out like the center of it and they would stretch it out until it was a bracelet. I would wear those. And I would have like hair ties and stuff. But nowadays, I don't know, I just don't like wearing things on my wrists. But yeah, like I don't know if you guys ever experienced that or if this is like very like wildly specific, but or if it is like an international or national thing. But I just remember it very much. What the F is Adidas? I only care of Adidas. Adudus. The nice way of saying fake and counterfeit. I'm enamored by the idea of paying less for something of the same quality. That makes sense though. That makes sense. And like I see why it's like I see why it's alluring to a lot of people because it's like, oh, it can make it seem like you got a lot of money. Did you bring enough shrimp salad to share with the class? Yeah, you give me a second. Give me a second. Alright, thanks for coming by, everybody. Thanks for coming by. I'm just kidding. I didn't bring any shrimp salad. I ate it all. Like, it's all in my belly. The inside plastic of a drink. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like the blue part of the cap, you know? My school did that. Felt like a Los Bincos thing. The seal inside the milk carton, I would turn it into rings. Yeah, that. We didn't go to the same MS, but we still had that. I thought it was weird. The darnering. Oh, slices of American cheese. Wow. I'm still full from the shrimp. You guys are giving me cheese. You guys can share it. You guys can share the stuff that falls off of my face. The darnering. Oh no, she's trying to escape. Get her. It's okay. I didn't bring enough salad for everybody, but you guys would be satisfied with just salad? Is that what you guys would be satisfied with? Instead of yummy like cakes and stuff. But yeah, that did I even go over my day? Okay, my day was just like teaching almost back to back throughout the day. And I wish I could say the kids are all right, but I'm baking a cobbler as we speak. Salad, you give us the lickable car. Okay, I'll give you guys the car. When we go to recess. When we go to recess. Also, cobbler sounds delicious. It's been a while since I've had like really good desserts that aren't just like packaged like Twinkies? What are the chocolate ones called? Anyway, the kids are working on mogging. Oh, that's what I should have put in my stream title. I was trying to think of like what's like the kid lingo. So among the things witnessed today at work during these virtual classes was one student, this was over Zoom. Our virtual workshops are over Zoom still. And we've offered like other virtual platforms like Google Meets and stuff. but the teachers are like, just use Zoom. Like that's the only like virtual platform we have. Just use Zoom. We don't need any other platforms. And you know what? Fair. But out of the things that I noticed, it's kids changing their backgrounds to that one meme of I show speed, just like doing that, you know? Oh no, he has to be smiling, right? Right, like that. Couple kids changed their background to that. Another kid changed their background to 6'7". The kids, I had to disable reactions, like emote reactions, because I didn't know that on Zoom, if you do like a little emote reaction, it floats up and everyone can see it, and they can choose any emote. Luckily, they didn't do eggplant and water, but they did do 6'7" quite a couple times. They did it quite a couple times. So I had to disable emotes. Because it was also it was the first time we did virtual classes for like the year. Because we usually only do it like once a year because it's just like this one school that keeps coming back to us for virtual classes. And it was also the first time the teacher, well, not the first time, but like the teacher, like their whole school just came back from spring break, which I thought is pretty early. Like February feels pretty early for spring break, but you know, whatever. But yeah, like, so everyone's still adjusting to like what it's like to be on Zoom once again. So yeah, like I had to cancel emotes because of that. What else? The the students didn't always turn on their cameras, but when they did, they were always like looksmaxxing. They're always mewing. They're always doing the thing with like the finger on like the line of your chin. And like after a while, I didn't want to draw attention to it, so I just like I didn't say anything, and it's a little sneaky, and maybe I shouldn't have done this, but there is a way if you're a co-host or a host on Zoom, you could just like make them turn off their video. Like, and part of it is because like I can see that the teacher is what's it called? Showing us on the projector. So like I could see in the background of like the teacher's camera that we're being projected. So I think it's because the kids also see themselves like in the background. That's why they're doing things like they're making silly faces and they're looksmaxxing and they're doing all this. It's to get a reaction out of their fellow students, right? So that's why I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna turn off your camera. No more looksmaxxing, you know? And in retrospect, it feels so petty. But it was also like, this feels annoying. But also, I feel like I'm hoping that the kids aren't like too offended. It's not like they needed to be on camera. We weren't like doing art projects where they needed to show things on camera. But I was just like, freaking kids with their memes, off with the camera. Back in my day, I couldn't look at my email at school because I had Hotmail, and now all the kids know is 6'7". All the kids know is Hot Chip and Lie. I just love sulfuric acid. Spring break, it's still winter. It's not even March. That's what I was saying. I was like, this is a really early spring break. Maybe they have like a winter break and then maybe they have like another like spring break. But isn't it like, isn't it like the law that if you're in school or if you have like a kid in school, they have to be in school for at least like 180 days or something like that? So like schools can't take too many days off for break. I don't know if that's like a Bearifornia thing or a Bear America thing or what, but it's like there is like a minimum amount. And then like if you miss like way too much, then that's is it truancy? There's like a term for it. There's a term for it because I ended up missing a lot of classes as a kid, and it was partially because I wasn't even like a sickly child, but I would miss a lot of classes because one of my teachers just stressed me out, and she didn't even mean to stress me out. I think I told the story before. Huzzah! Now that the camera is off, we can wander off without getting caught. No, their actual teachers are still in the classroom with them. So it's like we're watching them through the camera, but then like their regular teachers are also there. Looks out the window at 2 feet of snow. Oh dang. What's the number in the Phineas and Ferb song? I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't grow up with Phineas and Ferb. That was like my little brother's like generation. I feel like he would know. I think I've seen his PFP be Perry the Platypus. No, his PFP is Blue from Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids. I got in trouble first grade because I kept having to go to the children's hospital. I feel like that kind of stuff should be excused though, right? Teachers in a room have never stopped a student. Good point. Like, that's an excellent point. It's one that I should have noted because I work in education. 104 days of summer vacation. I forgot how the song goes, but yeah, that. MySpace and NoFF is crazy. I'm part of a different generation. I'm old. I'm old. I was on Zanga watching okay, what's like a deep cut millennial like I wish I could say I watched Samurai Pizza Cats, but I didn't. I was like aware of it, but I didn't actually watch it. I didn't watch anything back in the day that was like too masculine or boyish because I was too like into like gender roles, I guess. I was too brainwashed by gender roles. So I was like, I don't want to watch Batman the Animated Series or Beetleborgs or TMNT or Street Sharks or Samurai Pizza Cats or I just want to watch Sailor Moon and I was gonna say Digimon, but Digimon isn't like that feels very gender neutral, right? Nah, it feels more boyish, right? I think that was the exception. I'm a millennial, you're just old. What? I was born in 1990. I was smack dab in the middle of being a millennial. Where's my emotes? You guys are making fun of me. You guys are saying I'm not a millennial, but I am a millennial. I am. Zanga with an X. Oh my gosh. Spider Rider. I never. Hey, stop! How dare you? I'm not a jerk. I'm just old. Stop it. Oh wait, I should pull that with you guys. Nah, that feels too mean. One of my usual things in class, if the students are being too chatty, I do the, oh wait. Like, I pull that move. Alright guys, it's time to start class. Oh, I see there's a lot of side chatter happening on the sidelines. I'll go ahead and wait. I feel like that's like a surefire way to like get like all the redeems and stuff. Oh, thank you for the pet. Thank you for the pet. I thought people were gonna start throwing things at me. That's what I thought. I didn't grow up on Spider Rider. Let's get you back to bed, Grandma. No, I've already had my nap. I already had my afternoon nap. Viveka browsing the internet on her Commodore 64. Okay, I'm not that old. Hey! Why? Why just because I'm old? This is discrimination. Zanga with an X but spelled with a Z. It keeps getting more like divorced from the original name. I'm gonna type it in chat for you guys. I'm gonna type it in chat. It's Zanga. Spider Rider mentioned, I'm a millennial, you're just old. I was all into the boy stuff and got called a lesbian in 3rd grade for it. What? People be too brainwashed by the gender roles. Digimon was made to be the boy version of Tamagotchi. Yeah, exactly, it was. And it was like the main difference is like instead of just caring for your little creature, you can make them fight. Make them fight. You guys heard of chicken fights? You get to do that, but with virtual pets. All this little lump of digital flesh that you cared for, now you're gonna send it to fire fireballs at something else. Speaking of little lumps of clay, I hear the cats. Give me a second. Okay, Schnackery is in the premises. You might hear him. He was being very demanding today. Babinka was alive during the late 20th century. Oh my gosh. Straight to the binks. Straight to my like the little piece of fur right over my heart. like a knife to the binks. I don't want to watch boy things. Develops Digimon hyperfixation. You know what? That's a very fair point. That's a very fair point. I still need to go back and rewatch the series. It's so good. Let's see. Oh, thank you for the pet, Devin. There's an old bear. It's almost time for retirement. Oh, I wish, actually. Have you guys ever thought of what it'd be like to live in a home where the nurses aren't abusive? I don't know. Sometimes I think about it. It's like, oh, there's like community night and like there's people that just come by just to like entertain you, you know? And like there's shuffleboard. I'd be down. As long as the nurses are, I hear that that's like the big thing though, is that like a lot of nurses for like that work in like retirement homes, they're not always the best. They don't always have the elderly's best interest in mind. Let's see. I'll wait. I was raised on Akira. You could be one of those teachers that just aura farms by standing in front of the class silent, which makes all the kids go quiet. I've tried that, and like, actually, 8 times out of 10, it works. But there are those times where it just doesn't. Like, the kids will keep talking, you know? So, like, I can only waste so much time, you know? My favorite thing was seeing someone brand new to Digimon be like, oh, so I need to hatch Digimon so they can imprint on me as babies and kill for me. That's one way to put it. Actually, that's one way to put it. That's a funny joke, retirement. I know. Knowing me, like, millennials were... There was at one point where, you know, we dreamed about having houses. You remember that? Millennials had dreams of having houses. And now we're gonna be dreaming about retirement. Because I don't think retirement age is even 65 anymore, right? Is it 6'7"? Anyway, nurses that don't abuse me is gonna cost additional. No! When I was a kid, I was brought into retirement homes and taught old people how to play Wii Sports, and they all really like Wii Bowling. Cheered every time someone threw the ball backwards. That could be me! That could be me learning how to play Wii Bowling. That could be me. Should that be the next, like, stream, like, room? You know, we got the classroom, we got the cub corner. We got the... Okay, I don't use this one that often, but we got the museum. Oh, I'm not here. We got recess. Got recess with the ice. We got the break room. Yeah, oh, I'm very large. Let's get back. Should the next one just be like a retirement home? And I'm just like... I need a way to like make my model look older. Should I add like a little bit of... Should I make my fur white? Should I become a polar bear? Should that be the next idea? I still have to like adjust my intro screen to make it match the bungalow. Someday. Someday. I dream of just having plants on my dirt patches. Yeah. Yeah, what do I dream about? My grandma was a shark at Wii Bowling. Oh, that could be me. That could be me. Gray Sun Bear. I love how the break room has been under construction for 2 years. Hey man, it takes a lot of money and funding, and we never gave them funding, so the guy in the tractor, whatever the heck that's called, the bulldozer, he's just been there. He hasn't left the break room. I don't know how he's still there. Crow feet and jowls. Yeah. Oh, maybe I could just draw the assets and like put it on my model, right? You think? I can make myself old. Pack School, hello. We're talking about dreams of retirement. Something that me as a millennial can never attain. Sadly gray hair and Harry Potter glasses. I think wait. How much of my screen will you see if I look at Oh, you can see all of it. Okay, well, I don't think it's too much of a big deal, right? If I'm looking at these things in real time, right? Do I have glasses? There's a clown nose. Oh, we got sunglasses. Is there just like plain glasses? That's like the main thing I'm looking for. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Here. Let's put some glasses on me. Wait, I have to face forward. Okay, face forward. Okay. Make it bigger. Oh, the thing is, it looks weird over my like nuzzle. There we go. Oh, it kind of follows like physics. You guys like my glasses? You guys like it? Every time we go to the museum, Binka disintegrates like the Ash baby, and every time we leave, a new Binka clone appears to pick us up. Have you guys seen that? Okay, that was like... Have you guys heard of a show called Oh Canada? And for like, did you guys know that for some reason it aired in the US for like a while? Because I remember one time I like stayed, like I couldn't go to sleep. And I think it must have been like 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning. And I don't remember what channel it was on, but I remember seeing a show called Oh Canada. And it had like all these different little shorts and stuff. And one of them was this story where it was a girl that was like a scientist was introducing her to his like clone machine. And she's like watching him do his like cloning thing, and it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. But then eventually it's revealed that it's not a cloning machine. It's a machine that like oh no, he was introducing her to his teleportation machine. He was saying that it's a teleportation machine. So like he would go in one chamber and then come out the other chamber. But it wasn't a teleportation machine. It was a clone machine, because what would happen is that the scientist would go into one chamber and it would kill him. Like the chamber would legit like kill him. And then simultaneously his clone would be created in the other chamber. So it looked like he was teleporting, but actually it was like a cloning machine. But he was like, oh, it's okay because, like, it's still me because I still have all of my memories. So, like, you know, it's still me. And, like, I remember, like, the girl that was watching all this, she had, like, an existential crisis. And then, I don't remember exactly, like, how the rest of the story went. But I do remember, like, the scientist actually, like, died for real. Like he didn't have a clone made, so he just died for real. And then, like, the girl was so, like, distraught by, like, I don't know if she like caused it or something, but she was so distraught that she decided to use the teleportation machine. And yeah, like essentially the same thing happened where, like, you know, the machine basically killed her first self, but then made a clone in like the second machine. And then the story just ends with her feeling like refreshed because it feels like she's a whole new person, you know? So I need to like find it because I know I saw it on YouTube once. After being like, oh, I remember this story. I want to find it on YouTube. I saw it once. But, like, I need to, like, rewatch it. You know what? Can we just rewatch it? Am I gonna get bonked by YouTube if we just watch it together right now? I remember it was, like, pretty short. If it's, like, shorter than, like, 5 minutes, like, I might be down to, like, watch it with you guys. Like, let me catch up on chat first. Let's catch up on chat. Retirement only. Entirement! Have a cardigan instead of a leather jacket. Oh, that's true. That would make me look pretty old. They're stabbing into her eyes. Yeah, they kind of are. Can I make them bigger? Well, that... Oh, there we go. Wow, there we go. They're not stabbing into my eyes this time. But I don't like how they're over my snout. I don't like that. Well, we'll just take it off. We'll take it off. Let's see, it's giving cool grandma. Oh, you think I'm cool? Nice. I'm so glad it wasn't 1 a.m. in the afternoon. That's a scary time. My Twitch was muted. I've been alt-tabbed this whole time. It's okay, Cielo. It's okay. He becomes the apple, just like in The Prestige. Is that... No, I actually haven't seen The Prestige. So, like... Oh, Canada was a collection of different Canadian cartoons and shorts. Ah, okay. I don't know why I thought you were talking about the plot for The Fly when you said teleporting. That was then oh, Cartoon Network! Cartoon Network. That's literally the plot of The Prestige? I've never seen it. I was talking about an Oh Canada video. Alright, we need to do our dailies, but I'm, like, curious if this Oh Canada cartoon, like, exists on YouTube. Oh Canada... teleportation? I found it! It's 10 minutes though, so I don't want to, like, watch all of it. On stream, at least. I think it's this one. Oh, it even has the Cartoon Network logo. It's this one. It's literally this one. It's like a... See, it's like the teleportation machine. It's like 2 fridges. Here, I'll link it to you guys. You can watch it on your own. But yeah, that's I guess The Prestige is based off this little cartoon. Okay, let me see. Casper won't shut up about it. I saw... Oh yeah, isn't that his, like, favorite film or something like that? I saw a short film that was similar to that, but used time travel machine instead. The twist was that the machine actually kills you and transfer your consciousness to another reality that's 10 minutes behind. That's insane. Oh, Canada. We love our beaver. Prestige with Hugh Jackman? You mean Jack Human? And yet he teleports and kills his previous clone by drowning. Oh, I see, I see. Is that the like magician? Anyway, I don't wanna get into it because I was hoping to watch it, but I'm gonna wait until I forget about the plot twist. You mean huge jacked man? That too. That too. No, a huge jacked man. Huge just everybody. 3 people in a row. 3 people in a row trying to do the same punchline is so funny. Cause I'm just imagining everyone like everyone's just in the classroom and I'm just like, oh, you mean Jack Human? And like 3 people at the same time they're just like, you mean huge jacked man? And then like Ghosty's the only one that's like, dang it, like, you beat me to it. It's like I think Community did that, where like a cop was like talking about how he wants to do like a police officer opera, and then like everyone in the room is like, Copra! Oh my gosh, the single neuron firing out one after the other. We're all sharing a brain cell. In that short film, it's shown that from someone else's perspective, the person who uses the machine presses the button and just drops dead. Babinkum share the same brain cell. It keeps happening. We're all drift compatible. I just yelled down the hall. Gosh darn it, Goji. Oh my gosh, the singular brain cell. It's just rolling. It's Pancakes has it now. Pancakes has the brain cell. You're gonna have to chase him down. Okay, you're gonna. Oh, dang. Do you guys ever get... Maybe I haven't been blinking enough because I suddenly got that weird sensation in your eye when you like... I don't know, when something's like irritating it. But Bing comes together strong. Sthwonk. Alright, let's do our dailies, shall we? But Bing comes together dumb. I'm screenshotting that. I'm putting that... I'm putting that in the Discord. God, it's like all of you guys shouting Copra like simultaneously. But Bing comes together strong, but Bing comes together dumb. We just use conflict resolution gun to wrestle the brain cell from Lord Pancakes. You guys keep calling him that. He's just the principal slash substitute teacher slash janitor slash... You know what? Instead of the next like stream scene being me in a retirement home, I think the next one is gonna be like, what's going on under the covers, under the floor covers? Because, all right, bear with me here. Let's go to. We're not going on an ad break, but I just want to show you guys. Look at the building behind me. Look at the bungalow, the portable. And you see that it is like there's a little like ramp behind me to get into the door, right? That little space, the crawl space. I want to say that's where the principal's office is. That's where Mr. Pancakes chills when he's not chilling in detention. Bear with me, exactly. Bear with you. You guys are licking the ice cube. I really need to like make that into my own asset. I need to stop stealing the Lightning McQueen, or else the mouse is probably gonna come and like break my non-existent knees. Slash landed gentry. I know. Binkum's the bear is always with us. Oh my god, I forgot to post it, but I made a meme of myself. Hold on. Here's a little treat for people that went through the trouble of joining my Discord. Give me a second. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. Dang, my brain's just firing off. I made a little meme of myself. Alright, if you're in the Discord, you can see it. That's just for you. I am the bear in mind. It's me. It's me, I'm the bear in mind. We got that bear in us. Her very short knees. You guys are making fun of my knees now? I, for one, think they're very sizable knees. Oh my god, that was immediate. You guys are emojiing. Emoji. I gotta post these more on Twitter. I'm trying to make more of like a Twitter name for myself. Maybe not Twitter, but like Bisky. I'm making more. I want to make more of a social media name for myself. I just want to get on my Oshi. I just want to play around with HTML again. Sizable, but the size is small. Dang it.
I'm gonna use my turn with the brain cell to say something important. The important thing I have to say is, oops, I dropped the brain cell.
Oh no.
Never mind.
He dropped it. Where is it? Babin Cubs, look on the floor. The brain cell is somewhere there. It's somewhere there. Alpaca, hello. A bear in me sounds like a good Friday night. Mine has been bared, now I am here. Oh, panic! The what? The shared brain cell. The shared brain cell, it is on the floor somewhere. Do your part. Go ahead and look around the carpet. It's probably somewhere there. It's like when you drop a contact lens, yeah. The brain cell! You guys need to find it. I don't know where it is. I got my own brain cells. Everyone hands and knees. Everybody, clean up, clean up. Everybody do your share. Clean up, clean up. Everybody everywhere. It's gonna get covered in bear fur? Why is bear fur gross? It's not... Why ew? We have hands and knees. Oh, can I show you guys? Wait, am I allowed to show it? Okay, so one thing that I worked on this past weekend was, I think I mentioned before, I've even lesson planned part of it on stream, but I want to have a panel at Offkai. And I actually finished my proposal. I made a lesson plan and I made slides. I'm not done with the slides, but I sent in my proposal this past weekend. So if it goes through, I might have a panel at Offkai. But the reason why I bring it up is because I was designing my slides, and I want to do a thing where oh, we have an ad break already. Put you guys in the cub corner. I want to do a thing where I illustrate a whole bunch of Babin cubs doing like a relevant? Yeah, like a relevant action, like related to what's on the slide. So one of the slides is like, oh, write down these ideas. And I want to draw like a Babin cub writing on a piece of paper. But I just thought it'd be funny if you guys just had like a human hand, like disembodied, like a mage hand, you know? That's like holding the pencil and like the piece of paper. And it's just like your guys' design, right? Like it's like literally you guys on the floor. But for whatever reason, you guys just have like disembodied, like very human looking hands. A hand like Trogdor the Burninator. Exactly. Like a mage hand. Yeah. Yeah, we have ads coming up. We have ads. So, think on that idea. Think about having hands. And then I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. Consider it. Okay, we're back. We are back. My eye was still feeling funny, so I put eye drops in it. So now it looks like I'm crying all the time. But it's actually just eye drops. Oh. The bear's moving. Are you talking about me? I'm supposed to move. Unless you mean pancakes. Is he moving around again? Without permission? Oh, did you see that? Okay, let's get back to class. Get back to class. Oh, I was on Twitter. I was on the twits. I just got added. Someone added me that I like just saw their debut this past weekend. I'm like, oh, I got added by someone who I don't know. I think is really cool. I think I could just say it. It's okay. So, this group called Vita Mini debuted this past weekend, and I only know because of Sklimbo. He was watching the debuts. The bear is moving. Do not be alarmed. The bear is moving. But there is a this group called Vita Mini. The person that's like the founder and the person like in charge of it, her name is Suzuna Amano, or is it Suzuka? Last name Amano. And she's a fellow educator VTuber, and she's also Filipino but also Japanese. And she just had her debut like this past weekend, and I thought she was really cool. So I like I added her on I think on Bisky and Twitter, or maybe just Twitter. She added me back. Oh my gosh, guys! Big fan, even though I just barely met her. But anyways, speaking of this weekend, I was watching Sklimbo's VOD on the watch along while at work. Yeah. Sklimbo's just fun to watch all around, and I'm totally not biased, just because I'm his mod or nothing. Speaking of this weekend, I had an eventful Sunday. I practiced more driving. For those who don't know the arc so far, I haven't driven. I guess before like this past month, I haven't driven since I was like 22. So it's been over 13 years since I last like drove a car. I do have my license, but I decided to try and learn how to drive again because I recently got a car, or rather it was like a hand-me-down car, but still a car, a working car. So I've been practicing driving with Beans, and it feels strange to be at it again, but you guys, okay, this is gonna sound like, I don't know, really simplistic, especially for those that do drive, but it's a big deal for me, but I learned how to reverse. And I know that doesn't sound big, because it's like, oh, you just put the Prindle on R and you just, press the gas, but like the direction confused me so bad. I think it's also, how we joke about how I don't know my left from my right? I think this like solidified that I actually like have a hard time like telling my left from my right in a pinch, right? Like if you give me like a second, I can be like, oh yeah, left and right. I know that easy. But like in a pinch, like automatically knowing left from right, I think I legitimately do struggle with it, because Beans was like very patiently explaining to me that like, oh, when things are reversed, it's literally reversed, like turning the wheel to the left means you're gonna go in the opposite direction, and like my brain just could not comprehend it. So like 2 weeks ago when we were practicing it, my like I like kind of like got frazzled. I was like, I don't understand I just don't get it. And he was like trying to calm me down, but this past week I actually got it, and it was partially just me like developing my like muscle memory. And like, yeah, I feel like I've developed enough muscle memory to know how reversing works. Let's see. I haven't driven a car in some time, but what of a bus? You guys are gonna tell Mr. Pancakes, right? You guys are gonna, or the local authorities, that I've been driving a bus without a bus license. Lamau scared? Not the other left mix-up? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like, that literally is me. A barracan. Thank you, Cielo. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, it actually was like a bit of a struggle. So I mean not yesterday, Sunday I actually like felt really good about being able to reverse and park. I just learned how to park. And my mind was like, what really helps me with like parking is like aligning the lines on like the parking space with like a certain thing. So it's like, oh, when the line aligns with like my mirror, that's when I know to like make the turn. So like I asked like Beans if that's normal, if I should like think about it that way, and he was like, honestly, I just like have muscle memory. Like I don't really know how to say it. But it helped me to be like, okay, like the line for like the like when you're going forward into a parking space, for example. I'm not talking about parallel parking. Like I'm talking about like going into a parking spot. I was like, okay, the line in front of me should be like an inch under my mirror, if that makes sense. Like that just helps my brain. I mean, most cops wouldn't ask a bear driving car for their license. I mean, back in the old days, maybe, but nowadays, nowadays the cops are a little bit more cautious of those things. The more you do, the more you'll get it. Yeah, that's the hope. That's what I hope. So every Sunday we've been doing like driving practice, and he said that after a couple more lessons, then I'm gonna try to get like a professional like a car driving instructor person. The only thing is like usually the driving instructors, they're teaching teenagers and they're teaching like up until it's time for you to get your license. But the thing is I already have my license, so I just have to be like, look, I only want to do like 2 or 3 sessions like, until I can feel a little bit more confident about being on the road. Like there is not going to be a license test because I have my license. Then Binko will learn how to drift down a mountain like Initial D. Yeah, exactly. I need to learn how to transport the tofu, right? It all becomes muscle memory eventually. Yeah, it's true. And thank you, Pexcool. Thank you. But yeah, right after driving practice though, Beans and I have also been trying to make an effort in just being healthier overall, so we decided to go on a hike. We went hiking in a nearby, well not really nearby, but we went to like like the nearest trail that we could find and just went hiking. And I wanted to ask, I don't know how many of y'all are like hikers or like often go on hikes. Is it normal okay, is it because I'm a bear? Okay, every time we pass by someone, they like look straight at us and they're like, hello, good morning, hey there. You know, is that normal? Is it because I'm a bear? Are they just like, oh my god, it's a freaking bear, hi there. As they're passing by me and Beans, like, oh my god, it's 2 bears. They're just walking on the trail. Hey there, buddy! There's lots of nice hikes in the game store areas. Yeah, there is. It's normal if you live somewhere with friendly people. Ah, okay. Yeah, everyone was pretty friendly. Yeah, like, hike people are very friendly. It's like a requirement when you're a hiker to awkwardly say hi when you pass each other. Ah, so it is a thing. Okay. Because me and Beans, we got to this point where there was like kind of a fork in the road, and it was assumed that they both lead to like the same path, but one of them was just a little bit less steep. So we decided to go on the one that's like a little less steep because the main road, the one that was like wider and definitely more like well traveled, it was very steep, and we were like, like my legs are already tired from like just going from the parking lot to like the trail, like because from the parking lot to the trail is already uphill. So by the time we were already on the trail, we were like, oh god, like my legs. And then we got to a point where like it has like the branch, and like one of them is like a steep incline. It's not dangerous though, like, or it can be dangerous, but it was a well-traveled road. But we just chose the one that was like a little like less steep of an incline. And then eventually that path joined back up with the main road. Or the main trail, I guess I should stop saying road, but like they joined up with like the main trail, and then as soon as we got up, we saw like a group of 3 people, and they looked at us and they're like, "Oh, beautiful skies today, huh?" And we're like, "Yeah." And a part of me was like, "Do we know those people?" Like, I think part of it is like looking out for people too. So like if someone if it turns out someone gets hurt, you know someone saw you because people said hi. Oh, yeah, true. It's like, oh no, this bear got hurt. I saw her walking earlier. She was walking over here. So, like, say you or Beans fall off a freaking cliff, knock on wood. The people who said hi to you can say that they saw you if you go missing. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you for explaining that. Oh, the bears? Yeah, I saw them. How couldn't I? Exactly, exactly. You have all these people now that are like, oh my god, there were freaking bears on the trail, you guys. I mean, one of them was wearing a flannel and the other one was wearing a jacket, but like, it was bears. They seem very friendly though. They were huffing and puffing a little bit. I think they're a little bit out of shape, but they were bears. But it was nice. It was nice. I got to take a couple pictures of the nature. I only posted one on the Discord, but it was nice. And then we ended up getting food afterwards, and it feels a little bit more fulfilling to be able to you know, like you work out or you like go on a hiking thing, and we did it for like an hour or so, like I think an hour or 15 minutes. We got some food. Nature exists? Exactly, right? That's what I was thinking too. And it was nice because, like, every, like, 5 minutes when we were walking on the trail, me and Beans would just be like, this is nice. We should do this more often. It's funny because, like, and then we would, like, talk about something else. And then there'd be a lull in the conversation, and then it'd be like, this is really nice. Like, just being in nature, like, breathing fresh air, you know, touching grass. And like I was in awe of every single flower that I saw on the trail. I was like, oh my gosh, look at that one, it's purple. Oh my god, wait, look at that one, it's like, it's yellow. I was in awe of like, I was like in whimsy and awe of like the nature around me and like the fresh air. And those 3 people that greeted us on the trail that said the sky is pretty, they were right. The sky was actually really nice that day. Maybe it's because it was like after like a week of rain, but like yeah, it was actually really nice. The meal after hits so good after a workout. Yeah, for real. We got vegan torta. Vegan tortas. Horrible really, our animals with how being in nature makes us so happy. Yeah, humans really are animals. Yeah, we are. Horrible news, the people telling you to touch grass are right. Exactly. How could they? Why are they so correct? I was thinking too, I should, speaking of the classroom right now, I feel like it's looking a little too carpety. I feel like that carpet should actually be grass. It'll be good enrichment for you guys. You know, get to feel the grass on your, leaves? On your... You guys don't have feet, now that I think about it. Or toes. Yeah, being in nature is just so happy. A grassy knoll! Oh no. Nubs? Yeah, you can feel this the grass between your nubs. I guess. Okay, food guesser time, guys. It's time for dailies. I've caught up on everything I can catch up on. We have feet, just not where you think, huh? It's like if you look at a picture of a bibingka, you like zoom and enhance, and like the top of your like what looks like your hair is actually your feet. How horrifying would that be? Oh, Borgar! Ground beef patty, pastrami, hamburger bun, Swiss cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, mustard, mayonnaise, ketchup, rye bread, Thousand Island dressing. Wait, actually, is it Ramadan right now? Should I be doing this? Should I be doing this? I don't want my my Muslim friends to be too hungry right now. Let's see, with gnomes. Holy ish. Like the Michael Ash, we have feet on the inside? It's Ramadan? Uh-oh. Is this okay? I believe it is. Didn't set. Oh, yeah, you're right. I guess depending on the location, yeah. Because I'm Pacific time, baby. And it's already 7:50 in my time. Oh, but then the people... well, let's just continue. Let's just continue. Just put it in my mouth. This looks pretty good, right? I thought we were like Diglets. There's more underground. No, you guys are entirely in that little leaf. At least that's what I believe. That's what I want to think. This feels American, but maybe it's a trap. But let's try America. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess okay. A pastrami burger. I mean, it felt very American, right? Especially with that cheese. The cheese looked like American cheese, like Kraft cheese. The pastrami burger is a fast food item that features standard hamburger components topped with pastrami. America. The rare straight punch. Yeah, right? I got it yesterday too. What was it? Oh, yesterday's food guesser had like a Filipino thing, and the giveaway was that one of the ingredients was bok choy, but the description put it as pechay, like Pechay, and that's like bok choy in Tagalog, I believe. I think. I'm pretty sure. And I saw pechay and I was like, oh, that's Philippines. Easy. So I got it in one, which is a rarity nowadays. Burger. Oh,
64
slices of American cheese. Give it to me. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. All for me. All for me. Bok choy sounds like the song. I just love sulfuric acid. I thought it was a trick question with the pastrami, but then I realized putting meat on meat is very American. I think the Thousand Island dressing gave it away here. That too, that too. Fun fact, I don't think I actually like ate bok choy until I was like an adult. Even though I feel like it's in a couple of like local dishes. Alright, lamb, eggplant, tomatoes, green bell peppers, onion, garlic, olive oil, salt, black pepper, parsley, tomato paste, and yogurt. Dish features a medley of marinated grilled meat, specifically lamb or beef. I feel like this is like Anatolia. Let's try turkey. Because I know yesterday's had lamb meat as well, and it felt very like near. Oh, okay. We're 2 for 3. We just have to get the next one in one guess, and we'll get like a perfect. Perfect. 64 slices of sulfuric acid. I learned what bok choy is from PBZ, Lost in Time, or whatever it's called. Oh, I've like heard bok choy before, like especially in a couple of Filipino dishes, but I didn't actually eat it until like my 20s. I didn't realize that it was is that just white bread? Like, oh, it's a cake. Wait, rum. The angle made it look like it's just like white bread. It's like, rum, butter, sugar, flour, eggs, baking powder, vanilla, nutmeg, cinnamon, raisins, mixed dried fruits, nuts, lime zest, fruit juice, molasses, brown sugar. So it's like a cake, right? The dish is a rich, moist dessert made with a base of flour, sugar, butter, eggs, infused with a generous amount of rum. Oh, so rum cake. But where does... I actually don't know where rum cake comes from. Is it like a British thing? Okay, Little Miss Perfect. Where does bread come from? Oh no. Oh no. Actually, could I answer that question? Egypt, right? Well, like, if we're talking about, like, the beginning of, like, bread. Like, Europe, Old World, Egypt, right? Right? Alright, where's this from? Let's try the UK first. I don't think we're gonna get it in one. The bread bank. Oh, it's cold. It's so cold. Oh, but if it's pointing to the west, could it be the United States again? Rum cake. It's warm. We're getting warm, and it's to the southeast. We haven't broken out the map yet. It's warm and it's to the southeast? Oh, maybe Cuba? The cake is cold. The bread bank. Well, it would specifically be that kind of white bread. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's true. Where does white bread come from? I'm actually not sure. Would it be... I just thought America. Should we try Cuba? It is! Oh, it's actually a lot of them. It's actually a very, Caribbean thing, it looks like. Jamaica, Antigua, Barbuda, Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, Bahamas, Grenada, Haiti, Trinidad, Tobago, Dominica, Dominican Republic, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Cuba. Nice. Gastronomical genius. We did it. Yippee! Alright, let me paste this in. Grenada mention. Little known fact, bread began in Australia in the dream times. Did it really? Did it? I would believe that. Like, I would believe that. Rum, where was the Pirates franchise? Oh, you knew it. You knew it. Oh, that's a good way to remember it. Pirates of the Caribbean. Sounds like you're reciting Yakko's World. Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl be like. Isn't it that I saw a video where the only country he left out was like Belize, and all the people from Belize are like, why? Actually, what is like the was it endonym for people from Belize? Belizeans? This is the same question I ask about like what do you call someone from like Utah, right? Like Utahns, Utahians, you know? My grandpa was from Grenada. Oh, nice. Oh, and hello. The Simpsons meme where it's like everybody who's in love can leave early and only Greenland was left out. No. I do like that joke though. Everyone who's found love can leave early tonight. Woohoo! And then there's like the one guy that's like crying. Belize is a British territory? Is it really? Is that the reason why it was left out? I think he also combined a whole bunch of these islands together and called them like Las Antillas or something like that. But I just heard that like Belize and like a couple others were left out. I think one of them was like Suriname or something. It was like one that is like a French territory. So if it's because Belize is a British territory, is that the reason, right? I learned about it recently, like their currency is just the British pound. I had no idea. At all. That's crazy because like I'm so used to like Central and South America being like, oh, former Spanish colonies or Portuguese in the case of Brazil, that I'm just like, oh yeah, there's like French Guinea and like other territories there. It's kind of like fun fact, did you guys know that like the Philippines, everyone knows that it was like a Spanish colony for about 300 years. In fact, there's like a saying. The saying in the Philippines is 300 years in the convent, 50 years in Hollywood. Because we were colonized, or the Philippines was colonized by the Spanish for 300 years from, let's see if I know my dates. 1521 to 1898, which is the Spanish-American War? Yeah. And then we won our independence, but America was like, actually, no you didn't. And then we became an American colony for 50 years. But there was like a very short time where we were also a British colony. It was like a year or something, or 2 years. And then during World War II, there was also Japanese occupation. So in total, the Philippines was colonized by four like foreign powers. But no one ever really talks about the British time, because I think it was just so relatively short in comparison to like the Spanish. Like the Spanish colonization is such a big deal that like so many of our last names are Spanish, and 90% of Filipinos are Catholic unless you go down south. And then the American colonization is also very noticeable because of like how it affected our like education system even to this day, our political system even to this day. And then the Japanese like occupation is also very notable because a lot of people that lived through it are still alive, as like my grandma like experienced Japanese occupation and she has stories about it, and they're always very like, her stories aren't too bad other than like I guess like a Japanese general tried to kidnap her, but like I've heard worse stories. Actually, I've heard like really, really bad stories. So like that one people still talk about because it's so recent. But I've never heard anyone be like, oh yeah, I remember that one time the British colonized the Philippines, you know? Looks like, looked it up out of curiosity, seems Egypt is the earliest recorded place to have white bread, but anywhere that had wheat could have had it before them. Ah. America. Just, yeah, by comparison of like 300 years, 50 years, and like a really traumatic, like, what, 4 years? Yeah, I guess British. British occupation wasn't as much of a big deal, but I could be wrong. Anyway, let's do our time gusser, shall we? Oh, Vietnam. I know this this writing style, right? Well, let's not be too sure. At the moment. I just know that a lot of Vietnamese text is Latin, but it has like a lot of diacritics. It has a lot of like accent marks on it. So Vietnam, the uniforms look like, they remind me of like World War II, and they remind me of like You have like the red star, so you have like the communist regime, because I know that Vietnam was communist, or was it like North Vietnam was communist? But the photo looks rather modern, so this might either be reenactment or like we have some like older gentlemen, so maybe the look at the phone, look at the phone. So this might be like 2010s to 2020s. I don't know where in Vietnam though, unless this is the location. Vietnam, because there's multiple places that we could do. We could do Ho Chi Minh City. We could do Hanoi. Wait, actually, I don't know which part of Vietnam was communist. Oh, Vietnam is still communist. Oh, okay, nice, nice. The British were only there to check the Philippines off on their colonization checklist. Gosh darn it. The Brits popping off for a hot minute, then ask if there were any spices, then buggering off. Maybe a veteran celebration. So let's see, is there any cities right here that match this name? This isn't even a guarantee that this is a place name, right? North was communist, if I recall. We could try Hanoi. And then this looks a little bit more modern. So let's actually say, well, we could say 2010s. Let's say 2018. 1 year off. And let's go, it is Hanoi. Let's see, policemen sitting on a street corner during preparations for the second summit between Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un in Hanoi, Vietnam. Ah, so it's not a recreation at all. It's just, this is the police force. Interesante. Okay, so what do we have here? This looks Welsh, doesn't it? Like the words here? Isn't like okay, so I know it's not pronounced Simru, but like it's spelled like, it looks like it's spelled like CYMRU. Isn't that like Welsh? Isn't it like Welsh for like Wales? Oh, and then there's the English flag. Oh, that's the Welsh flag. It has the cool dragon on it. Dairy, Mill Circus. Goodyear tires. The question is year. I haven't gotten this far. I think this is after the 1940s because I actually don't like recognize well, you have the curls, I guess. Oh wait, Dedoy. Oh wait. 57, 58. So maybe this is a picture like of 59 of looking back at the past winners of this like dairy thing. Or maybe it's 58, like this is the current winner. So this is the 50s. Let's say 58, and then let's say Wales. Let's just say Cardiff. I usually just do like capitals. Spot on! Nice! Look at that. We got the year just right. See, I know that's the Welsh flag. It's Wales. You pronounce it like Cymru. Ah, okay. Or Cymru? Cymru? Yeah, I know that like the Welsh alphabet looks like Latin, but just like with Irish, right? The pronunciations are completely different. It's the reason why like Siobhan is spelled like S-I-B-H... Wait, S-I-O-B-H-A-N, right? And then Saoirse? I know those are like Irish names, right? Irish. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, look at these place names. Kiosk? What kind of name is kiosk? I'm just kidding. Stempel, post, confection. Like a confection? Kasse. Pharmacy. Oh. Germanic? Or Dutch. It's always like Dutch and Germanic. Yeah, Neve. Yeah, Neve is another example, right? Let's see. The umlauts make me think Germanic. Yeah, this looks Germanic, right? Frucht, Wein, Wien, Bank, Change, Bankomat, Kiosk, Bahnhof. It could still be Dutch, too. It could be Dutch. Let's say Germanic. Because also, look at all these coats of arms. It reminds me of, like, the different, like, Germanic, like, states and stuff. The only question is this, like, an airport? This looks like an airport. I can't tell too much from... Well, like, a part of me is, like, wondering camera quality. Like, these blurry effects, like, I don't know. A part of me was like, oh, maybe that, like, narrows it down somehow. Fashion-wise? These folks look like they're from, like, the 80s. Like, 70s, 80s. So maybe this is, like, either early 90s? The camera quality is a little bit too good, though, right? For 90s? I kind of want to say, like, 2000s. Middle of the poll, something forum? We were looking at that. Forum. Bank change, bankomat. Plaza shopping? Middle of the poll. Franz Karl Weber? Adidas! Airport forum? Airport. Oh, it is an airport. The thing is, narrowing it down to Germanic doesn't really narrow it down because there's still Germany, there's still Austria, right? And like I said, it could even be Dutch, which would extend it into like the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. Are any of these here? What music is playing right now? I'm feeling myself. There we go. Ghost duet. Oh my god, a does. Let's say 2000s, and then let's say, let's just say Berlin. Make a guess. 21 years off, and it's the Zurich airport. Oh, Switzerland. That's always the Germanic like country that I keep forgetting, because I keep thinking of like Germany and Austria, but Switzerland is also part of that. And I do know that they speak like 4 languages in Switzerland, right? It's like German, French, Romansh, and then there's like another one, Italian. It's like the 3 countries that border it. So yeah, Germany, France, and Italy, and then Romansh is like its own language, right? No, we didn't get... It was the 80s! It was the 80s. Why did I doubt myself? He's neutral and Liechtenstein is his sister. Exactly, Alpaca. Exactly. And I always forget about Liechtenstein too. You guys know where Liechtenstein is? It's right next to it. It's right here. That's its own country. Right? You guys know the other tiny countries like Andorra and where's the other one? Monaco. I just saw Monaco. It was right here. I saw Adidas shoes once 10 years ago, and it's never left me since. Wait, like, is that an actual like knockoff brand that you've seen? Adidas? Okay, this looks like it's like 1910s because of the fashion. You still got the big old poofy dresses and stuff. Wait, this is a church, or I don't know. The architecture looks kind of familiar. Stig Big Sliden. Adolf Braff, Darlsons, Mobile Handel. Is this Germanic again? I think this is church architecture. It's not Gothic, though. It could be Romanesque. But it has some Gothic, properties to it. Like, all of these windows, all these tall windows and stuff. But the arch, there's no broken arches. It's all round. Never go against your gut. You're always right no matter what. Trust. I should start thinking about that. Because if you think about it, you blame the beasts. Is this Germanic again? The last one was Switzerland, so maybe this one actually is Germany? Darlsons? Or maybe it's Nordic. Oh no, what if it's Nordic? Huh. Okay. Jörn Farg Handel. Why does it sound... Oh, it's Adventure Time. I was like, this song sounds so familiar. Oh, Schnackery, you want to help us out? Oh no, Schnackery wants to leave. Give me a second. Okay, this Adventure Time music makes me yearn for the Steven Universe music. You guys ready? Because I never really watched a lot of Adventure Time, but I did watch a lot of Steven Universe. Lots of Handel, wonder what it means. I know that that's like a... I've heard it as the name for like something relating to like string instruments. I want to say like either a bow manufacturer or something like that, or I think a composer. Handel, right? Ah, what ethnicity was Handel if it was a composer? I feel like it's still Germanic, even though I'm starting to second guess and think that it's Nordic. But the umlauts. Let's. What if we say Vienna? What if we say Vienna, Austria? And then what if we say... this is definitely before the 1920s, but I can never tell if it's 1910s or 1900s. Smiling Friends Handel. I always thought I would... The Distant Shore, all SU songs? Which one is The Distant Shore? Look at you go. It was Nordic. It's in There's a lot of pictures that are from Gothenburg, Sweden. And it's funny because I had an acquaintance from Gothenburg, and that's the only reason, or Gothenburg. I met them literally like twice. And I just remember like that being a thing that exists. But like every so often I'll get like a place that's not in like Stockholm, Sweden. It's like Gothenburg, Sweden. So I wonder if like the creators of Time Guesser are from there or something. Can't believe they named a whole place after those sausages. I do like those sausages though. If there's anything that I would want veganized, like really badly, like it would be Vienna sausages. I want vegan Vienna sausages. I miss it. I miss their weird texture. Ooh. Let's see. Oh! Palestine, right? Well, there's also a Turkish flag here. But also, unfortunately, like the rubble, right? Do you think this is, Do you think this is like, maybe this past year? Oh no, maybe last year's Ramadan? That's sad to think about. But an unfortunate truth. Ah, 1 year off. Oh, this is like a couple days ago. This is like today. This is 2026. Aww. From the river to the sea. The vegan Vienna sausage grind set, it's true. Okay, what did we get? We didn't break the 40K, but that's okay. And look, everything is not a smidge of the Americas in sight. Everything is old world. We didn't do too bad though. We didn't do too bad. Alright, we did our dailies for the day. Delete the group. There was something else that I wanted to do for today, but we can also keep on yapping. Yeah, that's this week. That's why I was like, oh, that's like a couple days ago. It's like there was one like Olympics related one recently where I was like, there's no way this picture is from like a couple hours ago. There's like no actual way. And then it turned out to be from like not earlier that day, but it was like another event, but it was like the Olympics. I think I forgot. But yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't like Ramadan just started, right? Like there's no way it's from this year, and it turned out to be this year. That's why I was like, oh, maybe it's like 2025 Ramadan, right? But alrighty. So, I still want to yap for a little bit more before we call it for today. So one of the things that I was like hoping to do was aesthetics. We're gonna look at some aesthetics. Harpsichord enjoyer, hello, you got your sticker. Magandang gabinka, hello. Oh, Orlando, hello, you got your sticker. Hello. We just finished our dailies. Digimon time. I have to reacquaint myself with the rules, you know. I was thinking about getting EX. We're on like 11 now, right? I was thinking about it, but I was like, I don't know like what decks I like would be supported with. Oh, dang it, Medusamon. It would be Medusamon. I was like, oh, I don't think I need to buy EX11, right? I'm not building any decks that relate to any of the Liberator decks, and it's like, oh wait. I kinda want Medusamon. I haven't caught up on Beat Break. I've been this past weekend I was busy, but also like I've also been getting into you guys have met me at a very Chinese time in my life. And you know what's funny is, you know, have you guys seen like the pushback, or not the pushback, but you know how like that's a meme, people being like oh, I'm living in a very Chinese time in my life, and then people like actual Chinese folks being like, oh yeah, well then pay up, you know, it's Lunar New Year, it's time to pay up for that. The thing is, I actually do have red envelopes because Filipinos also use red envelopes for Lunar New Year and other such celebrations. EX11 is skippable, stick with TS. Okay, I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't know if I want to buy EX11. Because like I don't have any intention of building what's it called, rocks. I don't really have any intention of building anything like what is it, Shoto's Digimon. Like the only thing I would have had any intention of building was Medusamon, but if you're saying to stick with TS, I might. Why can't I move on? What was I talking about? What were we talking about? Magandang gabinka sa inyong lahat. I haven't been able to watch Beat Break because I was watching, or I watched the first episode of this anime called Lord of Mysteries. And it's because, like I said, I've been wanting to watch more like Inner Palace stories. Lord of Mysteries is not an Inner Palace story, but it's a donghua, which I guess is like Chinese anime. And it's just like the animation quality is like kind of insane. It's like kind of insane. Let me see if I can like find a GIF or something. That failed to be charming. Sun is warming and it's like an anime called Lord of Mysteries, and like the quality is just like really good. I don't know, like the animation quality. I think this is from Lord of Mysteries. Especially because I was trying to get into another Inner Palace anime called Raven of the Inner Palace GIF. And I don't know, like the quality just wasn't like super satisfactory to me. I was like, I don't like this as much as like Apothecary Diaries. And then I saw like GIFs for Lord of Mysteries, and I was like, oh, I should check that out. Every deck is skippable to me unless it's more Abaddamon or Take Mikazuchi support. Get steamrolled in every battle. That's what I mean. I gotta get back into it. We gotta bring Digi Mondays back, right? If you really want to wait until March 15th, we're getting another ban list? Oh man. The last one was like kind of funny though, because I kept on seeing this is one of my favorite GIFs, is the 50 Cent. Why he's saying this is one of my favorite GIFs. No, I need like the caption. I'm like, why he say F me for? Okay, well, let me pause the music. It was like in relation to the last ban list was all like Sakuyamon decks, right? Like, or it was like the cards that affected like Sakuyamon, and then like one Garurumon, right? Like one dog's deck like related ban, and all the like reactions were like this. That's like my favorite meme of 50 Cent, just like, what he say F me for? What did I do? Do you guys know the like context to this too? Let's see if I can get like the full video. Is it this one? That was so long ago. Oh my god, it kind of was. I don't have TikTok. The way that he's like rubbing his eyes as he says it, he's like, he just woke up. He just woke up and he's like, why did you say FB for? I just woke up. Yeah, he woke up to someone calling him out. Yeah. It was Floyd Mayweather or something like that. Unban my homie Imman. He woke up to someone. I think, was it that long ago? It was the last ban list, right? Ah, that's how long it's been since I played in locals. That's how long it's been. And I know I said I was gonna go like 2 Saturdays ago and I didn't end up going. You know why? Because it was Valentine's Day. I was actually like intending to go to locals like 2 Saturdays ago. And then I was like, wait, I feel like there's something else I should be doing that day. I love the ALS Ice Bucket where 50 calls out Floyd Mayweather to read a Harry Potter book. I think that's why Floyd Mayweather was like, F this guy. Love how literally every card in Galamon X deck was completely broken and none of them got touched. Man. Man. I gotta get back into it. Oh yeah, let's put the music back on. Mika, you should have went to BCF Vegas for Valentine's as well. Yeah, a bunch of folks from my locals apparently went there. Our last ban list was in September. It wasn't that long ago. Wait, was it? Was it really that long ago? I remember being there like early November, right? Nothing was broken. Still isn't. Galamon X deck is just opening DC Go, sitting there for 10 minutes while opponent steamrolls you first turn. Isn't that like a Yu-Gi-Oh match? Isn't that what the current Yu-Gi-Oh meta is like, right? Maybe I should learn TS. Has DC Go been updated? Wasn't there like a thing where it was agree to disagree? Wasn't there a thing with DC Go where the person who's in charge of it, Huang Zero, he said that like, oh, we're not, or like they made the code open source, so now anyone can update it? Are they still updating it? I guess is the question. You know what? I could also just run it. I don't know if I'll play it on stream right now because I'm very out of practice. Oh, the infamous song. Because I'm so much better. Go get her. The only thing is, where did I put my DC Go folder? Oh, here. Let's go. Just 1 on 2. My friend asked the DCG director if he tests his own card game, and he literally said no. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me see what the latest update is with DC Go. I made 1.12.5. Let me see if they got like any BT24 stuff on here. They don't have BT24. That's crazy. Yeah, that's kind of insane. It's kind of crazy taxi. So no DC Go for the foreseeable future. Until I find the courage to do, what is it? King Drasil. Or Yggdrasil. I love the song, The Undertale. You know, so the first time I ever, like, I don't know, was aware of Undertale was that version. Was, like, the Undertale Sans version of this. DC Go Dead, yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. That's kind of what it looks like. Drasil or TTS. Wait, what's TTS? What was that? What's that? Oh yeah, so tabletop. Oh, I see. Okay. That's similar to Drasil, right? Where like it's all manual. Like you have to manually do everything, right? But yeah, the first time I was like, I ever got introduced to any kind of Undertale content was like a parody of this song, but it was Sans Undertale, and it made me be like, oh, what's up with that? What's going on here? You know, what's with the skeleton guy? You know? And then I never played it, but I feel like I know enough to know. I've seen a couple of playthroughs before where like I kind of understand like what the plot is about. Manual sims are always the best. The waves of Undertale fans are hilarious. Another one of my like first exposures to Undertale was when Megalovania was like being played, and I was like, wait, that's just the Homestuck song. That's just the Homestuck song from that one MV, right? Or that one cutscene. The thing I liked about DC Go was that it wasn't manual. I can't remember all of my card effects, bro. Aw. No, that's literally how it is. That's literally how it is in locals too. Where I'm like, oh, I just forgot. I just forgot everything. I played it when it came out, so it was really funny seeing people come in after the memes. Oh man. True. People don't know this, but Undertale is basically a Homestuck fanfic. Really? Is it kind of like how Utena is basically Sailor Moon fanfic? And was it 50 Shades is like Twilight fanfic? Is it like that? Undertale is just a Homestuck ripoff from stem to stern. It's not a ripoff. Toby Fox worked on both. Or is it like a spiritual successor, one might say? Did you guys know the Utena thing though? That Utena literally started out as like the director Ikuhara wanted to make a movie with Sailor Neptune and Sailor Uranus and their like relationship, and he wanted to do something with like castles and horses and stuff, and then he ended up just making Utena. He was like, instead of making like Sailor Moon movies, I'm just gonna make my own series. That's just crazy, right? Like that's like, yeah, exactly. It's like the Twilight being like more like how Twilight is fanfic of 50 Shades. Isn't it is it the other way around? Wait. Yeah, it's the other way around. Like 50 Shades is fanfic of Twilight, right? That's crazy. Let me take a sip of water. There's a lot of people that worked on Sailor Moon that went on to do other anime projects, that were very Sailor Moon coded. Character stories very influential. Oh, that I know. That I'm well aware of. But I think for me, it was the fact that like it's a very direct, like it was originally gonna be like a Sailor Moon movie, and then it like branched off into its own thing. Because you definitely see like, well, we're listening to Steven Universe right now, right? Like I think what I love a lot of the Utena influence in that, and then what was it that had like very direct Sailor Moon, Star versus the Forces of Evil? Do you guys remember that one? I remember like this is what, like 2010s or something like that. I stopped watching after a while, but I remember there's a character that's like a very direct like Sailor Moon reference, and it's almost like the same as how Johnny Quest is portrayed in the Venture Brothers, where he's kind of this like aged past his prime, like, but still like, you know, wanting to go back to when he peaked, like kind of guy. And there's like a Sailor Moon character in like Star versus the Forces of Evil that's kind of that, right? Calling Undertale a ripoff of Homestuck is a disservice to Toby. Yeah, I feel like, well, I can't speak for everyone, but I think it's also just like a meme, right? I think people are also just memeing. I guess Toby Fox is also working on what? Toy Story 5? Really? Utena, my beloved, the series that made me gay. Oh, Utena's so pretty. Like it's still one of my favorite animes. Like have you ever just like watched some of the scenes from like both the original anime and the movie? It's just so pretty. Like the scene in the movie where Utena and Anthy are just like dancing, like under like with the roses falling over the platform and stuff. It's just like such a pretty anime with like so much symbolism, so much of that Ikuhara touch where it's like, why are we watching the same like stock animation for like the 20th time in like the series, and why am I digging it? You know, why do I love it so much? They're friends. But what I like about series like Steven Universe, though, is that it's pretty obvious, and I know that we have an ad break coming up, it's pretty obvious with what inspired it, but it still kind of is its own thing, right? It's one of those, like, if you know, you know. If you know what to look for, you could see, like, all the references to Utena, of Space Captain Harlock. Oh, you know what? It's time for the ad break. But I don't know, I just like that it is kind of like its own thing. So, during the ad break, try to get Mr. Pancakes out of the basketball hoop. I don't know how we got in there. I don't know how we got up there. So, I want to catch up on chat, but I'll see you guys after another 3 minutes. We're back. Did you guys figure out how to get Mr. Pancakes down from there? I don't know how to get him down from there. He seems to be enjoying himself though, so maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's for the best. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Whoa! Words that kill. Would you speak them to me? My partner and I met through Steven Universe. That's adorable! Wait, I love that. I love that. Like, that's... how do I say this? Like, Steven Universe, I know that, like, people have their critiques about it and stuff, but it's still one of my favorites just of because of its portrayal of like one of my favorite like I don't know concepts on like an existential level is the idea of like how do I say this? I always forget unconditional love. Unconditional love, like that's one of my favorite just like general concepts, and I feel like in many ways it kind of like embodies that. And also because like rose quartz, the actual like symbolism of rose quartz as like a stone is like unconditional love, and there's also something about like the like ending song, right, that like talks about that, or I don't know, it just has those vibes, and I just love it. I just love it so much. I haven't watched it, but I'm glad it inspired a lot of people. Yeah. I was thinking about it too during the break of like the shock I had finding out that Utena was. Wait, let's go back to class because I love this song. In the palace, there's a room waiting for you. Yeah, the surprise of like knowing that how like connected Utena and Sailor Moon are, just in terms of like, yeah, like there's a lot of shows that are very inspired by Sailor Moon, and then there are some who've like, yeah, like the staff of like a certain company will like branch off and start their own things. Like I think that's kind of what happened with like the origins of what's it called? Studio Trigger, right? Coming from like Gainax and stuff like that. But for me, like such a direct connection between Sailor Moon and Utena kind of blew my mind, that it's almost like, imagine finding out that like, I don't know, like that Digimon is like a direct, like people keep thinking that like Digimon and Pokemon are like direct references to each other, but they just so happen to develop at the same time. But it'd be like finding out that like, oh, actually the director of like one of the former directors of Pokemon went on to make Digimon type of thing, instead of them just like kind of springing out at the same time. I don't know. I don't quite know how to like elaborate how much of a surprise it was to me. I once had a video on YouTube of the first extended opening for Steven Universe announced in San Diego Comic-Con 2016. No kidding. Nice. My favorite part of Utena is how gigantic, gorgeous, and spiraling this high school is. Like, God forbid you have a class on the opposite side of campus, because I couldn't even be mad, because this place is so pretty. I love that too. Like, before it came out that, like, Harry Potter, like, is inevitably very much influenced by the beliefs of its author. Like, I kind of like the whole vibe of, like, Hogwarts and, like, the spiraling staircase, the staircases that, like, move around, and, like, the ghosts and stuff, the way that it, like, winds around and is so, like, whimsical and mysterious. I used to dig that so much, and, like, kind of the same with, like, the Utena school, too, where it's, like, it has a very recognizable aesthetic to it. And, like, it has a very, like, solid design philosophy. And I just kind of dig that. It has been copyrighted and unpublished. No. He's vibing? We could try throwing a basketball? Ah, oh, dang. He's gonna get hit in the face, though. Just like with those... You guys ever play, not handball, tetherball before? I got hit in the face so many times with tetherball. Maybe that was the trauma that made it so that I never enjoyed PE ever again. Wait, this isn't Steven Universe. What happened to the music? This isn't Steven Universe. Okay, one of my favorite... I didn't warm up my voice, so I don't think I'll, like, sing, but one of my favorite songs is Drift Away. Favorite Steven Universe songs. Down from his lordly perch, eats the spare tires in the car trunk. That's his throne. Understand the concept of love. Understand the concept of... Yeah. I don't have much critiques on Steven Universe itself, but God, that anti-fandom was insane. It kind of was. Love Like You. We played it at our wedding. I love Love Like You. Oh, actually, the music's too soft. My school had the poles, but not the balls for it most of the time, because people would steam them? Huh? I sang a few Steven Universe songs during my karaoke, and I forgot so many of them are so good. They are! They're so good. Like, so many of the songs are just, like, chef's kiss. They're just so good. Like, they're earworms. They, like, I don't know, have, like, beautiful lyrics. And I also feel like a lot of them are pretty, like, how do I say this? Like, accessible, singable. Like, a lot of them, like, yeah, you do have to have like the chops, the pipes to like sing some of these songs, but I feel like some of them are very singable, you know, very, very good, like karaoke type. Oh, steal them. Okay, okay. I was like, steam the balls? Is this like some kind of like scam that I'm not aware of? Like, yeah, I don't know. I was never like really big into PE even growing up. And a part of me is like, oh, maybe it's because I got hit in the face so many times with like the tetherball. And the thing with tetherball, it's like, it's not even like the other person, like, you know, launching the ball at you. It's your own actions. Like, it's like I hit the ball and it swings around the pole and it hits me straight in the face. And that's why I never liked PE. I think my elementary school had the tetherball stolen too, never got to play it. Oh man. Steam balls in this part of the country at this time of year, at this time of day, localized entirely in this classroom. Can we see it? Trauma do that, yeah. I mean, I did like mid when it came to PE in middle school. I just didn't do PE in high school. I just did dance. I just did dance class. And but I remember like even if you took dance, you did have to like do a mile run once a semester. And I remember that was the only time that a lot of us like dance folks like ever had to make contact with like a PE teacher. I only had to take 2 years of PE in high school, thankfully. Ah. Yeah, like we did have to do like a run. And that was like the one time that I was like, ugh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Because we always had the teachers that like would make us sit on the concrete even when it was hot, and we would tell them that it was hot, and then they would just smack the ground and be like, I don't feel nothing. And it's like, I don't know if that would fly nowadays. I don't know if that would fly nowadays. Running is the only thing I was good at. I should have joined cross country. That would be, I hear that's a lot of fun, cross country. I remember I wanted to get into running as a cub. Because I thought that I was like a fast runner. And I don't know why I thought this. I think it's because I just like playing kickball so much. And no one could catch me. I was just so fast, you know? But in retrospect, I don't think there was a way I could have been fast with how short my legs were. I'm sure there are plenty of short folks who are very fast, but I wasn't one of them. And I remember, like, there was a time where I wanted to, big strides. I wanted to join the running club in middle school, so I went to, like, the first meeting, and I remember, like, our first, like, warm-up, I was already, like, heaving, and I remember, like, it was at a point where I thought I was gonna throw up. And that's when I decided I wasn't gonna go to that club. How short your legs were? Excuse you! Excuse you. Wait, hold on. I'll have you know. I'll have you... Give me a second. I'll have you know that there was a point where I had very long legs. I bet you guys feel real silly right now. I bet you guys feel real dumb. Let's see, a bit of corporal punishment to build a character! Character-like anxiety, that is the character that was built. I did terrible in PE because the teacher graded us based on our fitness, and my best was always like a C! Actually, that was around my best as well. Did your legs break or something? Was it last night in your dreams? You're so mean. You guys are so mean. You guys are so mean to long legs Binka. You guys are so mean to me, and here I am trying to teach you guys art history. Look, watch this. Art history. You see, I'm trying to get through to these cubs. She had that surgery where they actually shorten your legs instead of enlarging them. That's a wild surgery. I know what you're talking about. There's like the people who try to get like leg extension surgery. And it's like, is that not like affirming care? Does that not count as like affirming care? I gotta head out. Make it have a very binkful night. Aw, I hope you also have a very binkful night. I hope you also have a very binkful night. Thanks for stopping by. Good night. Good night. Have a good one. Art history!
The fitness gram pacer test is a
Oh,
multi-stage
God.
aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more
Not the
difficult as
fitness
it
gram.
continues.
No!
The 20-meter pacer test
No!
will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start.
No! No,
The
please!
running speed
Please!
starts slowly,
Please!
but
No,
gets
no,
faster
no!
each minute after you hear this signal.
No!
Beep, a single lap should be completed each
No!
time you hear this sound. Ding, remember to run in a straight line, and run as long as possible. The second time you fail to complete a lap before the sound, your test is.
Someone get the basketballs. Oh my gosh. You know what's funny is like I don't actually remember the fitness gram pacer test. Like I don't remember doing it myself, but because I visit so many schools, I hear it all the time. Like the school I was just at, actually, like we left the door open during one of our sessions and we kept hearing dings. And we were like, what is that? What is that? And then as we got closer to the door, we saw like the PE kids and we were like, oh, it's the fitness gram pacer thingy. Ding! Ah! Ding! Ah! This is like when people edit their gym pics to have packs. Oh my gosh. I never had to do this thing, but I think it's funny I'll suffer through it. Your testis. Frios, I hated that ish. I hate it so much. I love the fitness gram pacer test. I also didn't do it. Similar to Owen, I actually did not. Or at least I don't recall doing it. I don't recall doing the fitness gram pacer test. But then again, PE just kind of like... It all just merges together. Like I said, my most like... I guess like, I was gonna say vibrant, not vibrant, but like... My most memorable memories of PE was just the free time. Was just like they would give us free time and then me and my buddies would go to the handball courts because it was like nice and private and we would just sit and we would just listen to like Maroon 5 and My Chemical Romance and Panic at the Disco, and like we would you would think that we would talk about our crushes, but all of them were just very like, nah, we don't we don't like any of these guys. The guys are kind of lame all around. Many of them were very mean to me, too. I think it was because I was short, but a lot of them were very mean to me. Not to the point of, like, bullying. Like, I don't recall ever being, like, bullied as a kid, but, like, I just remember, like, some offhand comments every once in a while. I never felt like I was, like, bullied. Like, that's... I have many traumas in my past, but that was not one of them. Let's see, I think you guys were just spared from it. I had to do it all through my public schooling. Yeah, like, I don't remember, like, is it a once a year thing or is it a once a, like, school thing? Like, once you do it once in middle school, that's it, right? Like, or is it a once a year, like, you have to do it 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade type thing? Dianork, hello, hello. We're talking about PE. We're talking about childhood trauma. We would just go down to the weights gym and walk on the treadmills and play Boomer Rock on the radio. We didn't have an indoor gym. Or did we? No, we did, but we didn't. We only used it on rainy days. Like, a lot of our activity was outside. Like, we would... The only reason we would ever go into, like, the like, indoor gym was if it was raining, and then we would watch Sandlot for, like, the 50th time. Now, why would anyone be mean to you about being short? That's so rude, right? Right? It was twice a year. Oh, no. Dang. Once at the beginning of the school year and once at the end. Oh, is it to, like, track your, like, progress? Dianork, we're talking about the fitness gram pacer test, where every time you hear a ding, you gotta run. Hey, stop laughing at me. Why would you laugh at me? That's so mean. I'm not a jerk. I'm just short. That's not me. That's not nice. It's not nice. We definitely had every year a fitness test, but it wasn't a standardized thing. With an audio recording, it was like do 20 push-ups, 60 sit-ups, run a mile under 10 minutes. Actually, yeah. That sounds more familiar to me. Like, I do remember doing the... Oh, you know what? I remember doing the push-ups because we did like 3 sets of push-ups and like sit-ups and like... I'm trying to remember what else. It was push-ups, sit-ups, and something else. Crunches? The thing where like you have a partner hold your feet down as you like... Or is that sit-ups? That's sit-ups, right? Push-ups are like you're pushing off the ground. Sit-ups is like someone's holding your feet and you're like going up. And then there was something else that we had to do. I forgot what the third thing was, but we had to do like 3 sets of each. And I remember our teacher would change it up language-wise. So our first set would be in English. So it'd be like 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Second set would be Spanish because majority, like every single school I've ever been to, because of where I live, majority of folks were Spanish speakers. So second set would be in Spanish, like uno, dos, tres, tres. But because our PE teacher was Japanese, the third set was in Japanese. So she'd have us count in Japanese. She'd be like, ichi, ni, san, shi. So I don't know why like that sticks out to me. And then I remember the mile run. For us, it was like 3 laps and like some change. And everyone would always do their mile run on the same day. So like all the PE teachers decided when the mile runs were, and like everyone was just suffering. Because I remember like the PE teachers that didn't even know me would be like, oh, come on, you can't be walking, you gotta keep on running. And I'm like, I don't know you. I don't know who you are. Lamau Shorty. Texas loves standardized test. Mika, did you have a marathon? A mathathon? A mathathon? No, I don't think we did. But then again, like, all of my memories are pretty hazy with middle school. Like I said, the only thing I remember is, like, the friendships we made along the way, my freaking, elective, and the one time I joined the Yu-Gi-Oh! Club. They pushed a lot of stuff like mathathon and jump rope for heart. I remember jump rope for heart. I remember that, and there was something else. Run for fun, I think, was like the running club that I was like interested in joining, and then that was the one where I like started heaving. And they're like, "Are you okay?" I do remember jump rope for heart. That's actually like a brain blast, a memory blast that you're just giving me. But I don't think I ever did mathathon. If I did, because a part of me was gonna say like, oh, maybe that was for like the honors magnet students or like the really smart kids. But the thing is, I was always in magnet honors. But I don't know. I also didn't like math that much, so I don't know. I don't know. But I do remember jump rope for heart. I remember run for fun. I remember dare. Apparently, Mathathon was a fundraiser partnership between Scholastic and St. Jude Children's Hospital. Ah! It doesn't even really ring a bell. I guess our school is just a participant in that. It might be a regional thing. You guys remember DARE? Yes. Dare Lion. Look at this guy. I'm ashamed of all of you! Oh my gosh. It was only 1 puff. It was... Dare Lion, it was only 1 puff. I did it because I thought I was gonna be cool. I thought he was cool looking, and now look at him. Look at the absolute chunker that is this plushie. Drugs won. I joined the war on drugs on the side of drugs. Dare it? Wait, is that the name of the lion? Oh, it even says it. Okay, I thought this was the League of Legends wiki. I was like, what's the Dare Lion doing on the League of Legends wiki? But no, it says Legends of the Multiverse. Heroes wiki. The League wiki. Is the Dare Lion in League of Legends? Should I start playing League of Legends? Meow. New Nasu skin? What do you mean? Please no! Oh, trust me, I don't think I would. I feel like I've... Wait, who told me? Someone told me that they play League. And I like kind of put my foot in my mouth, but then they kind of like... They were like, oh no, it's okay. I think they told me that they play... Who told me? Either someone at work or someone that I like barely met was like, oh yeah, I used to play League. And then I said something like, oh, how come like every time I've heard someone say that they used to play League, it's never like a positive thing? And then like after I said that, I was like, why did I say that? Why did I... Like, I'm literally yucking on someone's yum. Like, I'm literally... Like, someone just told me that they used to be into it, and I'm like, oh, isn't that a bad thing? And then I was like, I put my foot in my mouth and I was like, I'm so sorry I said that. And then the person was like, no, it's true. It's like... Wait, let's see. I remember having to do burpees. Oh, burpees! I also had to do burpees. Yeah, big part of gym testing for me. I think because my gym teachers were sadists. Oh, jeez. Yeah, why do they make kids do burpees? I quit drugs for good. Now I do them for evil. I'm pinning that. I'm pinning that. Damn, things are tough if the Dare Lion had to pick up a new gig in being League of Legends. Don't fall for League or Legends. At least play TFT, it's good, or Riftbound, more card games. But my brain was already overflowing from Digimon. George was trying to get me into Gundam TCG, though. I don't know. I know. Have they made a Tequila Gundam card yet? If so, once they get like the G Gundams on there, I'll consider it. That could be literally anyone who used to play League. No, not that one. It's already dead. Really? My Gundam's a binkas. Come on. Come on. Come on. Tequila Gundam. Wait. TCG. Oh no, this isn't... Wait, is this? That's not the new one, right? That's not the new card game, right? That's like an old one. Suavemente? Suavemente. Bésame. Tequila Mockingbird. We're getting G Gundam in set 4, so it is possible? Oh. League or Legends? You can't have both. I choose the Legends. My Gundam's a Binka. No, it's a Magandang Gabinka. It's a Filipino. It's a Filipino. I'm gonna teach you guys Tagalog. Magandang Gabinka. Magandang Gabi is good evening, and then you turn it into Magandang Gabinka. It's not My Gundam's a Binka. It's Magandang Gabinka. I'm not surprised that Gundam TCG isn't doing too well considering how tough it was to get stuff when it came out. Oh yeah, it was pretty popular. I remember trying to, like, Beans and I were trying to get cards at Anime Expo and it just did not work out. Like, it was already sold out by like day 1, right? Tequilamon? Gotta wait 16 turns and then they yell tequila and you win. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Alright, I think last topic for the day before I call it. G Gundam mobile suits. You guys want to talk about stereotypes? You guys want to talk about nationalistic stereotypes? Is this all of them? Oh, is this all of them? No way. So Japan has to be God Gundam. I was in 2 conventions where Bandai Namco was at and they didn't even bring any product. Oh. Every new card game is scalped at launch. And TCG has more problems than that. GTCG is doing good right now. Just sad that starter 1 through 4 is hard to get. Oh, okay. Oh, for the Digimon TCG folks, should I get the Sakuyamon deck? Is it worth it? I never was like invested in it, but if it's like a structure deck, and if I know nothing about it, should I? I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, let's talk about Gundams. Let's talk about G Gundam. Gundam Maxter is a boxer. Can we zoom in more? Yeah, we can. Gundam Rose. Okay, so Gundam Maxter, the whole shtick is that it's a boxer, right? Japan's is just the fact that it's a Gundam, you know? Like, it speaks for itself. At BCF, it's the second game with the most entrants next to OP. Oh, okay. If you're not invested in Sakuya, then don't bother. TS is so strong. Alright. I think you've sold me on trying out more TS. No more fun, we're talking about stereotypes. I have no idea what structure deck means. I thought it was like a starter deck, but not a starter deck. It's just like a deck, like a pre-built deck that just runs good. That's like my impression of what that means, right? I'll love again. I've already found someone, just let us adore you. Alright, so we got Boxer, Gundam Maxter the Boxer. You have Gundam Rose, the Chevalier, I want to say. Like, it's very, like, Napoleonic hat, but also the, like, cape is very, like, you know, like, French knight-ish. John Bull Gundam, he's got the big fluffy hat. Dragon Gundam. Got the Chinese, stuff. Starter deck is for starting structure deck is for adding structure. Oh. Well, there you go. There you go. Wait, Master Gundam is Taiwan? Oh, that makes sense. Because Master Asia, right? Starter is for new players that can't really be upgraded. Structure is something that needs minimal upgrades. Oh, Digimon uses the term advanced deck instead to tell you it's good. It's good! Who knows the Master Asia, like, look, the east is burning red! How does that go again? I'll recite it for you guys once I get the quote for it. Look, the east is burning red. I need the little monologue. The school of the undefeated of the— oh, no. Look the— okay. I found it. You guys ready? Ah, where'd it go? Here we go. The school of the undefeated of the East. The winds of the king. Zenshin, Cadets, Temp Akyoran. Look, the East is burning red. How was that? Okay, stereotypes. Lock in, guys. We're talking about stereotypes here. So Taiwan is kung fu? Well, I guess Dragon Gundam is the same too, right? And then Gundam Spiegel. That was the one for, what is it? Hans? No. How do you say black again in German? It's like Kreuzbruder or something? I don't know, the plot for G Gundam was kind of like, it's kind of a lot now that I think about it. Nero's Gundam, you got the helmet. No Bell Gundam, what's the stereotype that you guys associate with Sweden? That's right. Sailor Moon. Schwartz, yeah, that is it. Schwarzbruder. That was the name of the character. Yeah. ABBA. Oh! No, I also am kind of confused as to why no, like, okay, cool, it's not like a stereotype, but like, why is it just, like, why is it Sailor Moon Gundam, you know? Like, why is Sweden's Gundam Sailor Moon Gundam, right? Like, what is the connection there? Because all these, like, you know, like, oh, I get it, America, boxing, France, Chevalier, England, the Queen's Guard, Kung Fu for China, all this stuff. Pharaoh Gundam for Egypt, you know? What else? Lumber Gundam! Canada is Lumber Gundam. Russia's Bolt Gundam, it even has a little Ushanka hat. Temjin Gundam, I think that's Mongolia, right? Mongolia? Magnat? Is this, Pole? No, that's Indonesia, right? I think that's the flag for Indonesia. Turkey, Minaret. Tequila Gundam. Zeus Gundam. That's a sick design. I don't remember that. I actually don't remember the Zeus Gundam at all. Why is the girl Gundam being called Nobel Gundam? No, it's Nobel, like the Nobel Peace Prize. But I just don't know why it's Sailor Moon Gundam. I think they just went Swedes are blonde, Sailor Moon is blonde. Okay. Can you imagine what it was like to be in the room where it happened? But it's like the G Gundam writing room. No one else was in the room where it happened. The room where it happened. The room where it happened. By God, in Nobel Gundam we trust, but we never really know what got discussed. Click, boom, let it happen. No one else was in the room where it happened. Big fan of this hand of mine is burning red. All of my love, all of my power. Oh yeah, how did that monologue go? It's like one of the last ones, right? It's like, because it starts with like, this hand of mine is burning red. Now take this, my love, my anger, and all of my power. Shining finger. Kind of like watching George Lucas name things in Star Wars. The Habadabadoo. Ashura Gundam. Wait, is this Indonesia? Wait. What is this flag? Because Ashura would make me think India, right? But I don't think that's the Indian flag. Arachno Gundam. Wait, is that Cuba or Puerto Rico? Sleaze Bagano. Is that really a name? Greedo? This hand. Oh, thank you, Owen. Thank you. This hand of mine burns with an awesome power. It tells me to defeat you. My love, my anger, and all of my sorrow. Shining, burning finger. I like the one with, oh, what's her name? Rain? Is that the name of the like, love interest? It's not Relina. That's Gundam Wing. When Rain and Domon, they do the thing where they're, like, dancing, and then they do, like, the combine. It's like the finale. It's like spoilers, but... That's also my favorite. Oh my god, this is India. This is India. Oh my gosh. I don't remember this at all. I remember Mermaid Gundam. The other Gundam. Sorry, was helping out Beans. But look at these designs. I don't even like G Gundam and I still remember that. It's just so iconic. That Elon Sleaze Bagano is a death stick dealer in the cantina. Oh yeah, don't worry. Beans just was drinking water and just had a little bit of a cough. It's fine. Do you know what the name is for the genre of music played in the cantina? I remember we talked about this before. Is it the penis music? Is that what that is? It's like... I forgot what it was called, but I remember it was like a funky name, right? Yeah, it is? No way. It's jizz. It's shit. That's what Lucas was doing. Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. Zebra Gundam. Viking Gundam. Mandala Gundam for Nepal. Oh my gosh. Matador Gundam. This whole last row is kind of banging with the designs. Because the rest are just like, you know, Gundam shaped. That's fair, except for like Ashura Gundam. And I guess Skull Gundam. But like this whole like last row. Oh, why did just the X get bigger? What? No, I don't want just the X to... It's not zooming in anymore. I don't know. Mandala Gundam, Mermaid Gundam, Cobra Gundam, Jester Gundam, Matador Gundam. These are so good. These are so funny. The performers are called the Jizz Whalers. Was it? Okay, this just begs the question, like, was that part of the slang back then? And, like... George Lucas, like, was well aware and did it anyway? Or was it, like... I don't know, did people not call it jizz until later? Because I remember... You remember Lonely Island? Do you remember the song, like, I just... You know... Thing in my pants? Like, was that... I feel like that's what popularized it, right? Or was it already... Well, of course, if you're gonna make a song out of it, then yeah, the terminology is already gonna be popular by that point. But I thought it, like, further popularized it, you know? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Isn't penis music the music that utilizes cartoon sound effects? Is it? I thought it was just like a an umbrella term for just like really funky, weird sounding music, you know. Eventually Disney tried to retcon it to jets, but we all know. We remember. We all remember. Oh gosh. All right, I think I'm ready to call it, you guys. I think I'm ready to call it. I'm pretty tired. I did like the yap sesh though. And I think Overwatch VTuber tournament. I think we're ready to mosh. Pepperidge Farm remembers. It's true. It's true. All right, you guys ready to mosh? Should we listen to some? I thought that would work. Jats music. There we go. You guys want to listen to the Star Wars Cantina music? Hey! Why? No Digimon, no art? No, it's a just chatting! It's a just chatting stream. It's just chatting. Do we do the short one? I guess we'll just do the short one. It's just chatting. I just wanted to yap with you guys. How many times did I cut short yapping in order to do, like, games and or art? Huh? And I'm still doing art on Saturday. I'm still doing art. I'm doing, Posca markers. I'm doing Posca markers. So let me go ahead and cut the Spotify music. Oh yeah, let me make sure that no one raids in. Stop raids. Okay. Alright guys, when you hear the music, go ahead and start spamming your favorite emotes. And I'm gonna make your little avatars fight each other. There's no correlation between who spams the most emotes and who wins the mosh pit. It's RNG, and it's not rigged. I just thought of something dumb that I'm gonna DM you about later. Yeah, do it, do it. Saturday is for locals. I could do both. I could do both. It's not rigged. It's not. You guys ready? There you go. Get to moshin'. Get to moshin'. Alright, and let me see who I can raid into. Oh, there's so many people that are live right now. There's so many people that I want to raid into. What do you mean AI is back? It's not rigged. You won. You won. You literally won. Oh, we still have enough time for another. We still have enough time for another. Oh, Almontes. Yeah, I saw that Almontes is back. But there's also Mega Bronson, there's also another friend of mine, there's also Suzuka Amano, who's the one that I told you guys about. There's so many people. I don't know who to raid into. Maybe Almontes, because he's back. He's not a target rich. It is a target rich environment. Oh, Adrian's also on. Aros is on. Let's do Almontes. Because I also want to apologize to him for not following him back on Twitter for like the longest time. Because I didn't realize that I just never followed him back. You and me in 1v1. Let's go! You were just noticed by Senpai. Yeah. We're so owl back. Nice. Cielo, you won the mosh pit. Good job, you guys. Good job. I think we're gonna raid into Almontes. He just got back from vacation, right? From traveling, I believe. So I'll see you guys again. What are we doing? Oh, Thursday. Oh, we're playing Oregon Trail. Are you guys ready to die of dysentery many times? It's actually gonna be my first time playing it. It's actually gonna be my first time. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And yeah, there's your raid message. I keep forgetting to fix it so that it also shows the sub version, but there's the free version of the raid message. So we're gonna go ahead and start that raid. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, and evening, and as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye! I think there are bears in Oregon Trail. Oh, new friends! Alright, we raid.